So last year I ended up losing 60 pounds, and I did it in a very sustainable way through volume eating. And I figured I would share it with you guys because I tried a lot of different things and it didn't really work. And I actually, way back in like 2012, I lost a fair bit of weight, but I had a metabolism of a 20-year-old. And now at 33, it's so much worse, so much slower. And I was still able to pull it off. So I wanted to go over it, and hopefully, if you guys are, wanting to get ripped or trying to lose some pounds, take advantage of it. So here's a picture. I took a before picture. Just this is the big gut that I had, and yeah, it's quite big. And then this is something more recent. And I haven't like historically been huge into the gym, but there's a little bit of muscles there, and yeah, so that's more recent. And it's really kind of just eating foods. If you don't know what volume eating is, let me back up here for a moment. Virtually every diet that works, it's because of calorie counting. If you're not consuming the amount of energy that your body requires, it's going to end up using fat. It's going to burn fat and also muscle, and which you can negate through having enough protein and exercising. But anyways, you're going to lose weight, and but of course, eating less is hard because you're hungry. And just to give you a visualization here, I scooped up a tablespoon of peanut butter, which is 90 calories, and this is 80 calories of Jello, which is a lot of cherry Jello. And fortunately, you don't have to just eat Jello with volume eating. There's a lot of proteins and sweets and carbs that are just as voluminous as Jello, that take as much space up in your stomach for very low calories and make you feel full. And then on top of that, there's some amazing things like Pepsi, like 0-calorie Pepsi. Carbonation makes you feel full. That's huge. Got a lot of different tools here. Splenda, of course. Pair it with cinnamon. Olive oil. People don't realize how many calories are in olive oil, but having a spray form, you can coat things so much quicker. Hot sauces, I have a bunch of different random stuff. Little Laughing Cow cheeses, which are like anywhere from like 19 to 30 calories. Anyway, I have a huge list of these foods and recipes and different things that you should know. If you're interested, I'll link it down. It's a big program I spent a fair bit of time on, and if you care for it. But if you are looking at this and don't want to go get my program, there's certain things that you really need to know, and one of them is just you need to get an app. You need to actually count the calories. I tried to do it in my head. It did not work, especially that you need everything, every snack, every cracker, or whatever, it needs to be added. But you can do it in a very sustainable way. The big component of how I did it was essentially finding like 2 to 3 staple meals that I could eat day in and day out that I actually really like, and then swapping them out from time to time so I don't get sick of it. And you can just preset these meals in your app, and it's just doesn't really have to take a lot of time. I know it could definitely get frustrating if you're starving and you want to like bust out the kitchen scale and figure out how much weight or how many calories are in a cracker or something. But if you just preset it, it helps a ton. And some apps even have like a barcode scanner where you could just scan stuff and quickly see how many calories it is. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it's sustainable. I mean, I didn't even really exercise at all on it. I ended up near the end just like having bust out some push-ups, sit-ups, and lunges and stuff in the morning that would take me 5 minutes, but I did it like every day, and it's like super sustainable if you do something like that, and that it does add up. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, it does work. It does have a fair bit of commitment involved, but if you create a system, if you have enough foods that you really like, even when your motivation kind of just slacks, like you're still you like these foods, so you're gonna keep eating them, and you're gonna eat those instead of the stuff that you would have ate otherwise. So I mean, that's a huge part of why diets fail. Is just like people just go way far the other end, or just like screw it. And we got to realize emotionally eating is like a huge component of it. And if you're just gonna have those like fail safes of just a lot of great food that you can eat instead. And hopefully, if you are looking to lose some pounds, going that route ends up working out for you. And if you need some help with it, I'm always willing to listen and help out where I can. But otherwise, peace.